Hey everybody, Mr. Ian here. And if you're watching this video, you've clicked on the how do I even start this video guide as we look to understand how to complete the reasoning tool for our chapter 1 model about the newt population. So, the big question we're looking to answer is how is the newt population becoming more poisonous over time? And to start, we need to take a look at what is all the evidence from Dr. Young's emails that supports your claim. So, whether you have a claim or not, an answer to this question or not, a good place to start would be to click on the evidence resources that you see here. Now, when you click on it, you're going to see two important things. One is an email from Dr. Young about some claims that we have, and the other is that set of histograms about our newts and their poison levels from 50 generations ago to today. And when we look at these two things, we should start to pull out different pieces of evidence that can help us draw a claim about what's going on with our newt population. So, to start, what is all the evidence from Dr. Young's email that supports your claim? Well, first, take a look at the email and start pulling out what are some things you see in the histogram? What are some things you see in this histogram? What are some things you see in all the notes and details surrounding the histogram? What are some things that you see in the email? And we need to pull those out as direct evidence. So we should be going word for word or observation based on what we see exactly in here and recording that in here. I observed this in the histogram. And you can add another one if you have more evidence. I observed this in the email, and so on. From there, we're going to be looking to think about what key concepts help you explain the science behind what you see in the evidence. So from here, we're going to have to click on our unit key concepts. And this is where it might get a little tricky, but we have to look at our chapter 1 key concepts. We need to ask ourselves which of these helps us explain what's going on with our evidence. So as we look at our evidence, whether it's from the histogram or from the email, we should be asking ourselves, okay, does this help me explain what's going on? Does this help me explain what's going on? Would this help me? And so on. And again, we're going to come in here and we're going to go word for word. The important key concept for this evidence states, and we would put in the actual key concept, okay, citing it word for word. From there, we're going to connect the key concept to our evidence. This key concept helps connect my evidence to my claim because, and this is where you need to explain why this helps you explain this and connect to this. So notice each time we go through each section, I'm taking a look at my resources. When you're all done, I would definitely go through the unit vocab and ask yourself, do I have all the vocab in there? So when I click on this, it's going to take me to a Quizlet. And I'm going to look through the words and say, okay, do I use these words in all of my sections? Or I'm sorry, throughout all of my sections. So I should see me use the word trait, population, variation, distribution, adaptive trait, non-adaptive trait, and generation. I should see them in one or more of the 4 boxes. And I should see all of the vocab words in one or more of the vocab words. So start by looking at the evidence, choosing which key concept helps you make sense of the science behind it. We should have a claim for what's going on. And then last but not least, we should have that reasoning section that connects our evidence, okay, to our claim using our key concept. We should see for every piece of evidence a key concept to help us connect to the claim. So at this point, if you still have questions, reach out. Otherwise, good luck.